Hey everybody, Georgevich here with Job Interview Tools. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most common questions candidates forget to prepare for. But before I do that, if you've been finding this channel helpful, please subscribe. That way you'll get notifications every time I release a new video. So let's get on with it. Now this is one of the most common questions candidates forget to prepare for, and it's usually the first one they get asked. And this question stumps them to a point where they just blurt out anything and start rambling until they get tongue-tied, and then their interview just kind of takes a downward spiral from there. I mean, perhaps you've been there and you know what I'm talking about. Well, I'll tell you, that question comes in a few different forms, and you might recognize it as one of these. Number one, what do you want to be doing? Number two, what would your ideal job be like? Or what kind of projects do you want to be working on? Or my personal favorite, what are you looking for that you're not getting in your current job? Now, all of these questions are geared around what you're looking for because employers, well, they want to hire people and interview people who want the kind of job that they're selling. And believe me, they are selling a job. And if you're not quick with a definite response, the interviewer instantly knows that you're kind of not sure what you want. But they want to hire people who are crystal clear about what they want. So that's why you don't want to blow this question. Now, the best way to prepare for this one is to put serious thought into your ideal job to a point where you can visualize yourself in that role. And you want to take your time and think about all the things you want to be doing, as well as what you don't want to be doing. Now, this exercise is going to help you to create that focus and clarity with, where you want to be. Now, you might be saying, Don, there's a lot of things I want to be doing, and I'd be happy doing any of those for anyone. And if you're saying that, you're not alone. So the best thing for you to do is build that list of what you want to be doing. And then when you get asked that question in the interview, only share the things you want to be doing that are relevant to the needs of the employer, and just leave out the other stuff. It's okay that you want to be doing it, but the employer doesn't need you to do everything. They're just looking for a very specific thing. That way you sound incredibly relevant to their needs, and they'll get excited about interviewing you because you appear to be exactly the person they're looking for. I mean, that's how you stand out in the interview, and that's how you win. And when you apply the strategy on your next interview, you'll be amazed at how well your interview goes. But here's another thing to consider. Now, I've just shared some strategies with you on how to prepare for these questions, but sometimes this question comes to you when you least expect it. And here's what I mean by that. Let's say that you're, handing out resumes and, you're applying to jobs, but one day, out of the blue, you get a phone call from a recruiter and you're not expecting it. And she says, Don, I'm one of the hiring managers at Google. I found your resume online. Do you have a minute to talk? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And she says, great. Hey, before I tell you about the opportunity I have in mind for you, can you tell me what kind of projects you've been working on and what you want to be doing and what your ideal job looks like? And bam, you start scrambling for words. You're like, So that's why you don't want to wait until you have an interview to prepare for this question. I mean, you need to get crystal clear on what you're looking for so you're ready at a moment's notice. So, even if, you bump into a friend at Starbucks and he says, Don, what have you been doing? You're like, well, let me tell you. And you're right on it. So that, my friend, is why you need to get your response to this question ingrained into your subconscious mind so you don't even have to think about it when it unexpectedly pops up. All right, my friend, that is all I have for you today. But hey, while you're here and I'm here, I'd like to invite you to download the Top 10 Interview Questions Guide. This is my #1 guide. I love giving it away and sharing it with people because it really gives them a brief and thorough introduction to the common questions that they're going to get asked on any job interview, and it teaches you how to answer. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want to work here? It teaches you questions that you might want to ask your interviewer. So it's going to kind of give you a little bit of a feeling of what that interview is like. So if you haven't been on an interview for a while, or maybe you've never been on an interview at all, I don't know. But this is going to give you a feeling for what interviewers are looking for from you. It goes into detail, and it tells you some sample answers of how you might answer the question. It teaches you how to build your answer. It teaches what to say, what not to say, and why not to say it. So it's a really cool little book. I love giving it away. It's yours free today, just for being here, just for spending some time with me today, and hopefully subscribing to my channel. But you can download this book from jobinterviewtools.com/top10. Just put in your name, your email address, tell me where to send it, and I'll get it right out to you. And I guarantee it'll make a big difference on your next interview. So that, my friend, is all I have for you today. I wish you the best on your next interview. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Lets me know that I'm providing the right kind of content that you like, because that's why I'm here. I want to make content for you. And again, please subscribe to my channel. That way you get notifications every time I release a new video. Good luck on your interview. We'll see you in the next video. Bye now.